Hello! Welcome to my behind the scenes series for my new EP, Tangled Reality. I'm really excited to share the whole process of everything that went into making this EP and how long it took. I'm really proud of all the work I put in, and I'm really grateful for all the friends that I collaborated with and that helped me put this whole thing together. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for clicking on this video, and I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to be going through these songs chronologically in order of when I wrote them. So it's not the order that they are on the EP. It's when I first created the songs. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is Tangled Reality, which is the title track off the EP. It's the last one, but it is the first one that I wrote. So it's not only my favorite song on the EP, but it's also the culmination of all the themes found in the rest of the songs. So it became clear to me after I finished writing the song that it was meant to describe the sort of constant conflicting emotions and experiences and thoughts that I have in my life and that everyone has in their life. So I'm naturally a very optimistic person, and I find the fluctuations between positive and negative periods of life to be very beautiful. So that's kind of the underlying theme in this song. I also tend to include imagery of nature and the environment in the lyrics that I write for any song, which is also clear in this song specifically. It somehow feels natural to me to illustrate my emotional experiences through metaphors of like the earth because it's much harder to write what I feel in other terms. So lyrics from Tangled Reality, such as "I feel alive mostly at night" and "Day breaks me open," as well as "The moon rips me open in this blessed night," that sort of shows the juxtapositions of my inner feelings about what I experience versus the how hard the experience might be, and again the contrast between the positive view of my life and the situations I experience versus what they actually might feel like in the moment. So it's generally about how the most painful experiences can lead to personal growth and a better understanding of myself and the world around me. That's the other. We just have to keep. I need to keep consciously being what is the metronome doing?
Yes.
Because I want it so laid back that it's almost getting
there
too laid back.
Are a few times where I start to get so focused and hearing what you're playing, and then I'm just kind of oh wait, the metronome. I'm so happy that all of this is getting captured. Now I can't really see your hand. So for the ending, so I'll wing it. I can do this.
Are you sure? Because I can just put it over it.
This works, honestly. I got this. You know what? I don't even know why I mentioned it.
You know what? I'll close my eyes.
I'll just close my eyes. Instincts. No!
We can just do this.
Dude, like, I understand now why people do that. It's like, they like a...
Yeah.
So you're actually in time with... Okay.
Because I think I want, like... I guess it's not as gradual of a slowdown. I want it kind of steady, and then the last two measures of, like... I'm gonna go straight on those, like, last two.
Okay. Okay, can we try that? Oh!
Yes.
Okay, that was probably the best ending. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, so good. Oh, by the way, I really like the song.
It's not like I lost the whole project. I just lost all the vocals. I spent the last hour recording. The summer sun, feelings of love, I glow for you, I glow for me too. The roots create a symphony. First take went really well. So right now I'm in the studio. It is about 7:30 on a Monday, February 26th. I'm working on editing the vocal parts because I recorded vocal stuff maybe 2-ish weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. And so I'm trying to figure out what I still have to record and what is good, like if I have any final takes of anything. So I'm going through the vocal parts. I have lots of takes that I went through. I have those. I have all of these that I took. And I'm just deciding which little sections are my favorites and then posting or copying and pasting those onto a final version. So I'm editing the vocals and the guitar right now, and I added some plugins. I did some EQ on one of the guitar tracks. One of the mics we had, bumped that up, and then I was not liking the sound that I was getting out of the main guitar amp by just boosting the brightness of it on an EQ plugin. So I ended up sending all of the drum tracks through an aux input track, and then I added the EQ to that and put an amp plugin on that, the 11 MK2 amp, which I really liked the sound of. I guess it was matched with that cable type, but I really ended up liking the sound of that on the guitar because it made it brighter and added some rumble to it, but I didn't like a lot of the rumble, which is why I sent it through the aux input so that I can adjust the levels of it myself, or how much these tracks are being affected by the aux input. So I also EQ'd it. That's not what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I EQ'd it so, because this input, I'm trying so hard to say what I'm thinking. This input made the bass too growly to me, too rumbly, and so I tried I just changed some stuff to try to get the bass back to how the original sounded as much as I could, and I ended up liking how that sounded. So it's like subtle enough that it added more made the guitar brighter, a bit more clear than the original amp was, but I fixed it so that I had the original bass sound of the guitar. I also added reverb and a gate and a compressor on the vocals. So the gate gets rid of the humming that was in the background in the studio when I recorded it. The compressor obviously compresses the vocals. And then I added a deverb plug from Pro Tools. This is the one I used. Again, very subtle. I just wanted it to match the space that the drums had in the recording, because the drums obviously had a lot of reverb on them just from the natural studio space in the studio. And the vocals didn't. The vocals were very when I recorded them. So I added some reverb, and I'm liking how it sounds so far. I feel like mostly at night they brace me open. Sometimes I cry. Vines and leaves grow out of me. All my life's a memory.
Right here, I was gonna do like slur to the A, and then these four, and then the next four or three.
Okay. So, like.
I'm just gonna like, because that's kind of how it's phrased, I feel like. Is that better? Okay.
So if I had to pick one outlier on this EP, it would be Dusty Blue, because the song in itself is just about my grandparents. It wasn't written specifically for this EP, and it wasn't written with any of the other themes in mind when I wrote it. So the rest of the songs on the EP kind of follow themes of hope and optimism and growth, and Dusty Blue is literally just about my grandparents. Like, I wrote a song with the imagery of their house in my mind and just thinking about them. So I debated for a while whether I wanted to include this song on the EP since it felt very different in theme, but I decided that even though it's like sort of different, it still has to do with love and family and feeling connected to my roots, I suppose. So that's sort of the way that it's connected through the other songs. And yeah. I'm trying to figure out the melody for the beginning line. I don't know if I want it to be grandma's blue. That's not right. Blue, 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 blue. Grandma's blue, blue, blue laundry room. Okay, so I don't know if I want to be grandma's blue laundry room, or grandma's blue laundry room. It's a bit more tonal. It fits better within the chord, but I don't hate all the dissonance in the first version. Blue, 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 blue laundry room, or blue laundry, no, blue laundry, blue, blue laundry, blue laundry room. I haven't decided yet. I mean, I'll decide this when I record the vocals, but I haven't decided if I want to, like what sort of timbre I want my voice to be. I don't know if timbre is the right word. Timbre, or I guess tone is a better word. I don't know if I want it to be warm or bright on the verse that's Mom's old childhood bedroom, because it's like so in this part, oh, that was bad. Moms, no, moms. I'm not using air right now. Mom's own childhood bedroom. That was a little sharp. Mom's old childhood bedroom. So that feels like a bit brighter when I do like mom's old, or it could be like mom's old, I keep missing that now. Mom's old childhood bedroom, childhood bedroom, childhood bedroom. I'm so far away from you, and I see light I have really not been on top of it for recording behind the scenes videos for my new EP, which is ironic because this EP I think is like my first sort of not professional but like good quality recording situation. Anyways, tomorrow is my first recording session for Dusty Blue, the first song I'm going to be recording on campus for the EP. The other songs I have demos that I recorded over the summer at my internship. But Dusty Blue is tomorrow. I have Ayden Thurnau on bass and Shawn Ely on drums. Thank you both so much. I'm probably going to say that so much throughout this behind the scenes thing, but thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm really excited. I'm feeling really good about it. My guitar string snapped just now as I was playing guitar, so that's great. I have to run to the store tomorrow after I get off work and before I go to campus for the recording session, but everything's fine and I'm excited, and we're gonna be messing around and seeing what type of stuff we're gonna come up with, and yeah, that's it. See you tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so far away from you, but I see light that's dusty blue. Oh, I see light that's dusty blue. Dusty blue. Dusty blue.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's so sad.
Why?
So there has to be some issue that like Jeff has to fix, right?
Yeah, there has to be.
There's something not working. If all the preamps aren't working. So that was a super frustrating recording session because we accomplished nothing. For some reason, none of the preamps seemed to be working correctly. So I don't even know what the issue was, but I just feel exhausted, and it's like 4 hours spent accomplishing nothing. So, and now I have to wait another 2 weeks to work with Ayden and Shawn again. But it's like, I don't know, there's nothing I can do. So, I guess.
Grandma's blue laundry room.
Okay, could you play the high tom and the low tom for me? Cool, and then could you play just as loud as you think you might play during this? So what I'm looking at is peaking or not, which is when the red light will turn on above these.
Could you also play something, Simone, so I can you tell Simone to play something so I can level her?
Oh yeah, can you play something?
Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, Aiden's good.
Shame.
Or just like a one-time thing where it's like, and then like back to the. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That thing, yeah. And then like on the next one after that, if you want to do some sort of like you know, like low tom, whatever, some sort of mini solo thingy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you could even just do it like, you know. Yeah. Yeah. And then even more fill on the second measure after that. Like just kind of like whatever you're playing. Sweet. Want to run that again? Cool. Okay, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That feels so much better than She's Lovely already. I think my voice definitely is, like, I think I'm catching something because when I was doing those higher notes, my throat, it sounded so raspy. Even though I'm feeling better about Dusty Blue vocal-wise, I think it's probably a good idea to just not keep recording because, like, I'm congested. Like, I think I have a mini cold. So I need to go home and chug emergency orange vitamin packets and make myself better and then come back. I'm not like super mad about it. It is frustrating, but I'm like, I knew I was kind of feeling sickish coming into this. So I was just like hoping for the best, so it's fine, everything's fine. I'm gonna go home and rest a little bit, rest my voice, drink some tea. I'm keeping this first take that I took though, because I really liked how I sang the trucks, metal, and mouse rescue. That part. But especially during metal, I'm like, metal. It's like, it sounds so congested. It's really in tune though, so it sounds cool, but yeah. All that to say, this wasn't a complete failed session, but I am leaving 3 hours early, so whatever. I need to use air. I need to breathe. That's what I'm learning from this. I am pushing through. I'm gonna see how many more takes I can get. I have about an hour 15 left of my booked studio time. And I'm still on Dusty Blue, so I'm thinking I'm probably not gonna get to She's Lovely today, which is fine, because as long as I get all of Dusty Blue done, I would be very happy. Oh, I say like that's Dusty Blue. What? I was saying like Dusty Blue. I like was not enunciating at all. Hold on. But I say no. But I say I think that was the last take of Dusty Blue for today. Yay! I was yelling in that one. So what I'm doing is taking notes, because the way I had this set up, this is super unorganized because I just keep making new playlists and just naming them like the same thing, like for all my takes. So I just put in a Google Doc of like what each take is and what I like from it and what I'm keeping from it. So I'm trying to get obviously all the parts of the song. So I still have like a couple more takes of verse 2 and the outro also, because I haven't done that one yet. So. And I'm just editing stuff here, and so like for lead Vox 8, I liked these parts that I sang. Did not like the loud part that I sang, so just to make it easier for future me, I'm just getting rid of that now so that once I do have to mix stuff, I kind of have all the pieces already set. So. Okay, so I've just finished mixing Dusty Blue for today at least. I did the drums and I forgot to record like stuff of me doing that, but basically all I did was try to make the kick a bit more present and maybe like slightly punchier, not punchier, but just like more present in the mix. Cleaned up stuff in the toms, tried to just like even everything out, and I wanted the snare to be less tinny sounding, so I tried to fix that. So like I had a gate on the kick also. It's like that's what I had on the kick. Kick in, this is kick out. Snare top, snare bottom. I also might just get rid of snare top because I just don't really like the sound of it. Snare bottom. EQ'd some stuff. Guitar, I had a gate on, and then I added EQ to the neck mic, to the body mic, and to the amp. And then I added reverb on the neck and the body to kind of mix it better with the vocals, which I had a compressor on. De-esser, EQ, delay, which I really liked the sound of, and just a teeny bit of reverb to add onto that. And this is kind of how it sounds right now. Oh no, my vocals.